Overcoming objections on the phone, is that your best price? Part 2. See, we answered this question previously, but we did it in an old school way that may not fit with your current business. In that video, we answered, is this your best price, like this? No, that's not our best price. We reserve our best price for people who've selected and test-driven a vehicle. See, it does neither of us any good to work out a price if it's not the perfect fit for you. Now, your presence in our dealership is your leverage, and if you'll schedule and keep an appointment with me, I can guarantee that once you've selected and test-driven a vehicle, I will get you the very best price on that vehicle. Now, I have 2 test drives open on Camrys this afternoon. I've got a 515 and a 545. Which one works better for you? See, it's important to understand that for many businesses, especially car dealers, when you answer a question like that, it may not be satisfying to customers today. It may require a little more transparency, in other words. So while the old school way may still be valid for some, it's not going to work for everyone, especially for dealers who've already priced their vehicles to market. If your vehicles are priced to market online, that's a problem if you answer it, no, we reserve our best price for people who've selected and test-driven a vehicle. See, when you're priced to market, the problem is most dealers get stuck with what I like to call the market-based pricing triple discount. So we've priced our vehicles to market, that's discount number 1. Then we get someone to call us on the phone and they ask, is that your best price? And you know what? You know what happens? Our BDC or our internet salespeople, they give another price, don't they? They give the second discount. And then when someone has already received 2 discounts from us, they saw our market-based pricing, discount number 1. They talked to our team, they got discount number 2. They arrive at the dealership, what is it they want? Right away, they want to negotiate that 3rd discount. That's the market-based pricing triple discount. See, you can stop this with the very first interaction, whether it's on the phone or on the lot. You can keep yourself from giving 3 discounts when you're already at market-based pricing. If you've got market-based pricing and you get that call, is that your best price? You need to be ready to answer something like this. If you've been shopping online, then you know we price all of our vehicles competitively right from the beginning. We would never dream of insulting our customers by showing you our second best price and then making you negotiate to find some hidden best price. Now that Accord is priced to sell at $19,399 and it will likely not be here by the weekend at that price. Now I do have 2 test drives open on that Accord this afternoon. I've got a 1215 and a 1245. Which one of those works better for you? Now for some dealers out there, you cannot price your vehicles to market because you're only allowed to give invoice pricing or some variation of that. I'm talking about new cars, of course. And when you can't or don't price your new cars to market, then with all best price questions, your BDC agents or your internet salespeople should continue to provide the matrix pricing that you've allowed them to provide. When a customer indicates they have a lower price from another dealer, then the BDC or the salesperson should be instructed to answer with something like the following. Customer says, I've got a lower price from competitor A. Our response needs to be something like this. We wouldn't have lasted more than 45 years in business if we were not always competitive on price, and we will not lose any deal over price. If we cannot meet or beat your best valid written offer on an in-stock unit, we're going to fill your tank with gas. We're going to give you a $100 gift card to the Olive Garden. So if you're ready to test drive that Accord, I've got 2 test drives open on that vehicle this morning. I've got a 1015 and a 1045. Which one works better for you? So the question comes up, Steve, if we're invoice priced online and then we have our matrix price and then a customer comes back and says they've got our price beat by say $200 or $300, why not just give them the $200 or $300 we have in reserve that we've got below our matrix price, right? It's because the person on the phone calling you to tell you that dealer A has beat you by $200, they have no intention of ever buying from you. Sometimes they're actually sitting at the other dealership when they make that call. So it's important to bury the dead. It's important to move on. It's important to call their bluff. And so we answer that question like I just did. We say, listen, we would never have lasted 45 years in the business if we were not always competitive on price, and we will never lose a deal over price. Now, if we cannot meet or beat your best valid written offer on an in-stock unit, we're going to fill your tank with gas. We're going to give you a $100 gift card to the Olive Garden. So if you're ready to test drive that Accord with us, I've got 2 test drives open on that vehicle this morning. I've got a 1015 and a 1045. Which one works better for you? Okay, so let's say on new car pricing, we've got our invoice pricing online and we've got our matrix pricing that we give when someone calls or emails us. Now, when we've got that best price question, is that your best price? They're not at a competitor yet, but they're asking. We've given them the matrix price, and then they ask, is that our best price? The BDC agents or your salespeople should be instructed to answer something like this. So they say, is that your best price once we've given them matrix pricing? We need to answer again. We would not have lasted more than 45 years in business if we were not always competitive on price. Plus, we would never dream of insulting our customers by giving you our second best price and then making you negotiate to find some hidden best price. That Camry is priced to sell at $31,399 and it will likely not be on our lot much longer. Now, I do have 2 test drives open on that Camry this morning. I've got a 1045 and an 1115. Which one works better for you?